Okay, welcome back. We're going to start building the aggregate expenditures model, which is, you might notice we still have the same consumption function we had before. And before I do much more, I'm going to point out this is not drawn to scale, so it's not going to quite line up right, but you'll get the point. What we're going to do is add one more piece to this graph before we start adding in investment and government spending. And that is going to be a 45-degree line, to the best of my ability to draw one. Oops. Pretend that's a straight line. Alrighty, let me clean that up just a hair. Okay, so that red 45-degree line, what it represents is mathematically all the places where consumption and income are exactly equal. So as we're doing this, we can ask ourselves, well, here we're spending more than we were earning, so at what point on this graph are we spending exactly what we're earning? And that point is right here. We'll just call it point B for now. It's this is the part where just mathematically, because you're on that 45-degree line, that your income will exactly equal your spending. And I'm going to go ahead and show you how we can do that and add in that this is $20, and let's see what we can find out just from this graph. So one, we know the slope of this line is your marginal propensity to consume. So how are we going to figure that out? Well, we've got a couple of points here. When we went from $100 to $200, our consumption went from 110 to 200. So basically what that ends up being is that you're 90 over 100, or 0.9. What this says is you're going to spend 90% of your income, and we got that from going from 100 and 110 to 200 and 200. The difference here is 90, the difference here is 100. So the MPC is 90. The equation then for this line is the intercept, which is 20, plus 0.9 y. So here is your consumption function, and that maps out all the different combinations of consumption and income you have. And so what we can do is go through and figure out, well, how did I know 200 and 200 was the right combination where you were exactly spending, or did I just make it up? Well, we'll find out. So what we can do is, so consumption is equal to 20 plus 0.9 y. If you're on this red diagonal line, that implies C equals y, which means now we can substitute in for y, we can substitute C, and you get 20 plus 0.9 C, or 0.1 C equals 20, or C equals 200. So, and because C equals y, y equals 200 as well. So now we know how to find this. The reason I'm doing it with just the consumption function is to minimize the number of lines on here, but this is, when you get to it, when we build out the aggregate expenditures model, we add in investment, we add in government spending, and this is the way you can go through and find the exact point where for the aggregate expenditures. This is just consumption. When we add the other ones in, we're going to have a line that's our aggregate expenditures line. So I thought I'd do some of this math real quick just to give you an idea of what we're going to be doing. What I'm going to do is also then next clean this up a bit and add in investment, add in government spending, and then talk about what this really means for an economy and a model of our economy.